Good evening, tarot card readers of the world. Welcome back to my channel. We are on now Libra North Node. Obviously, you know, because that's what the title says. So maybe I'll start changing that intro. I don't know. Regardless, here we are, Libra North Node. In your past life, I'll say this every time at least. This will be like my disclaimer, intro, whatever you want to call it. In your past life, as a Libra North Node, you had an Aries South Node. So you were the ram. You were all forward action, all by yourself, continually pushing hard, overachiever type of person, business owner, CEO. And you didn't care what anybody else thought. You didn't care about anybody's feelings. You didn't care about any relationships. You didn't care if they were gone, if you were gone. It didn't matter. You were fine all by yourself, right? This lifetime, Libra North Node, you are called. Wow, there's your card. You are called to connect a little bit more with people, connect a little bit more in relationships, rely on people a little bit more, and you'll be more emotionally fulfilled. And you will understand your purpose a lot more of what you were brought here for. I gotta figure this out here. As usual, another really strong read. These North Node reads. Always a lot of major arcana that come out. But like I said, you started out here with the Two of Pentacles, the balancing act. So it looks like you Libra North Nodes, and maybe this is part of, you know, accidentally staying in that South Node a little too long. Because you're trying to do it all by yourself, and that's why you're unable to gain this balance, you know. And if you would reach out to some people for some help, some advice, and or actually take some of the advice that's been given to you already. You know, maybe there's already been some advice that's been given, and you're like, oh, that's not going to work, or I don't know what, but because you have the Nine of Swords after the Two of Pentacles, and then the Hermit after that. So you're up at night because of this situation, because of this juggling act, you know. And then with the Hermit after that, you're going to need, or you maybe already are, in this reflective mode, or this thinking place where you're just trying to figure out how to balance this out. Because you don't want to be left out in the cold, because that's where you feel like you're going to end up. And oddly enough, and this is exactly why I'm so glad I started doing these reads, because we really need to understand this is the main part of our journey. I mean, your true north, because in the end here, in your near future, okay, the final outcome, the end all energy here is the Page of Pentacles. So there is somebody actually that is trying to offer help, and then this is what it's looking like, financial help. And maybe this is financial help that you don't want to take, because again, you're used to not getting help from anybody, okay? Because you stand on, that's like your the way you are proud of yourself. That's your prideful moment. That's your moment of joy. That's your feeling of accomplishment when you've done it all by yourself. But in this lifetime, I'm telling you, if you would reach out to people more, you'd be more emotionally fulfilled. And then you would be able to take that drive and that tenacity, alchemize it with your north node, and then have even more abundance than you may have even had in all your past lives, because you're now walking into that north node. It's not a broken record anymore. I don't know why I have a card sitting here. The Tower card. I might as well lay it out here because the Death card, maybe I didn't say that yet. The Death card is down here at the bottom of, it's bookending the nine of Swords. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles, oddly enough, in the center energy here of the whole read, which go figure, because this is all your eyes are on, is this the Pentacles, the money, the success, the fame, the wealth. Pentacles is earthly, so it's like everything materialistic and just, in general, not necessarily just money. The cars. This lifetime you can still have all of that, and you can actually have a little more if you would just take the help, just take the advice. So we're gonna go ahead and start our layers here that I really think works really well, because I don't know, it just does. Here we go. So now we're gonna ask the universe why all these cards are thrown all over this whole board that we have here. But regardless, it looks really well as long as you can move forward and see that the Death card is here, so there is a transformation, a rebirth, and then it moves into the Hermit energy. So because of that death, a rebirth of the situation that's been keeping you up at night, that about this balance of materialistic things, of your money mainly, is what I see here. And there's somebody that it seems like, and we're gonna find out here when we throw a couple layers on here, and I bet you I know what's gonna end up on the top of this Page of Pentacles, because, alright, there we go. We're gonna stop on this one. The Ace of Wands on the bottom. What was the cut? 3 of Coins, 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration. 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration. I'll say it again. 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration. Page of Pentacles. Somebody offering a collaboration. Oh, does it to me every time. Lots and lots of Libra energy out here. So oddly enough, the 7 of Wands, and this is like, I'm telling you, I already know you're being hard-headed. You're being hard-headed, okay? The 2 of Coins is right after that. It came right out again. 2 of Pentacles. It came out, I mean, if this card would have anything, and then they would have been on top of each other. And then the Star, again, that's healing. And then here, this is Wood's spiritual gain in the Hermit. Spiritual wisdom, spiritual knowledge. Because you need that type of spiritual knowledge to understand that it's your North Node you need to follow. Imagine that. I can't even. I just can't even right now. Okay. Let me show you this. You saw me shuffle. I don't know how many times I shuffled. Rewind and find out. 3, 4, 8, I don't know. Queen of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups. The universe is having fun with me now. Sometimes the universe likes to fuck with me. This time the universe is having fun with me. Maybe it's having fun with you. I don't know. You've got the moon now in the center energy over top of this, the Nine of Pentacles, because there's something that you're not seeing. There's somebody that's trying to help you, maybe that you're not seeing. Because look at this. It's like if the cards. Oh, okay. So the nine of coins now is here. One card back was the Nine of Pentacles. That's on top of the Temperance. This is on top of the Moon. The Justice card. On top of the Five of Pentacles. Because there will be justice. You won't be left out in the cold. That's what the Spirit's saying here. And look, on top of the Death card. What do you think it is? The fucking Eight of Cups. What is that? Walking away from shit. Yeah, because remember the Ace of Wands was on the bottom. New beginnings. Okay, I don't even know what to do next. It's almost like, when that happens, it's like the read's over, it's done. It's almost what it feels like. So, anyways, Virgo's ruled by the planet of Venus, planet of love, okay? Oh yeah, what am I doing here? I'm grabbing the wrong cards. Because we're going to go ahead and do the Witch's deck right quick. So I don't even know where I was at now. I'm just still blown away at this double clarifier of the same cards. Just I can't even get over it. Because you guys are really like hardcore mulling this over in your head over and over and over again. And it's just because, you know, you don't want to take this helping hand. You don't want to take this what you feel like a handout. They might even say they don't want it back. And then you really can't take it because you have to know that you did it all by yourself. You can't take charity. Well, that was how it was in the past. You know? Just take it. Just take it. In sales, they say 2 no's and go. But when somebody's trying to hand you money, you don't say no twice. You know, and I did that not long ago, and I actually kind of felt bad because I thought, I just kind of, because when you don't take that person's, the money they're trying to hand you, it's like you're taking their blessing away from them because they're trying to give something so that they can receive something. I had a guy that was trying to give me $20 just for a ride down the street. Now, I couldn't give him the ride because my car was full. I had my kids and this giant dog in the car. And then he just decided, you know, because he didn't want me to think he was some homeless guy with no money, he wanted to give me $20 for food for my kids. Here's $20 for a meal for your kids, he told me. And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't take it. He's like wandering drunk from the hotel. Dude might have had thousands of dollars in his pocket. I have no idea. We're in the ghetto. He might have been a crack dealer for all I know. You know, so that's the mentality I have from the big city. And I didn't take his money. And then driving away, I don't know, 5 miles, whatever down the road, it's like the Spirit smacked me in the head and said, hey, you just took away his blessing. You just took that guy's blessing away. And I get goosebumps talking about it now because I did. I took that guy's blessing away on accident, thinking I was doing the right thing by, you know, no, I don't need it. I don't need your money. I don't, you know. I mean, we always need more money, but anyway. So what I'm getting at is maybe this person here, this Page of Pentacles that wants to offer you this helping hand really is just trying to help themselves by getting a blessing themselves because they have it to give. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. I don't know how many times I'll say this. I guess the rest of my life, but I fucking love tarot. Okay, so now in this layer of energy, this is like the, to me, this is the deep part of the energy. You know, like the first layer is like the surface layer, and then, you know, and so on and so on. And so now we're getting down into it. And this is the Queen of Swords, where you're starting to put a stop to some things. Then you got the Hermit card that came out again, one card back. Oddly enough, if we just transpose these cards, the fucking Two of Pentacles came back. 78 card deck. Three times in the same row of cards. Like, that's how hardcore you guys are trying to balance this thing all by yourself, and you aren't going to be able to do it. I'm telling you right now, you will never be able to do it. I hate to tell you that. I'm not being a jerk or like a know-it-all. I just know what a north node is and a south node is. And I know what happens when you don't follow your north node in this lifetime. In this lifetime. You've already done it in all the other ones, and that's why you're here again. So the universe is screaming at you right here. You're never going to be able to do it all by yourself. Then the Page of Cups again came out here on top of you. They're trying to help. Somebody's trying to help. And it might be an earth sign. I don't call out signs a whole lot because, and I guess it's mainly for this North Node reads. It's not my goal. I'm not trying to call out signs because this is only for you. But it seems like there's an earth sign that is trying to help you. And look, I can't stack these decks and shuffle them in front of you and then do this type of shit, okay? To me, this is like some wizardry. If that's, I don't think I said that word correct. But look here. Nine of Pentacles, clarified. By the Moon card, there's something that you're not seeing. Again, the Nine of Pentacles. So, just open your hand. Here's another analogy, okay? Here's another good one. I was in a bar one time, selling some crap out of a box. And, so we're in the bar trying to sell this stuff, and the one guy didn't want to cover the guy's taxes. Now, we're trained to just raise the price $1 so to cover the tax, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, guy says, hey, and the only reason we're allowed in this bar is if we don't charge taxes, so whatever. They didn't know we were just marking it up to cover for the taxes. So regardless, I'm like, okay, yeah, so I go over there to make a sale. And the guy did say this, and it stuck with me now for almost 20 years. He said, you know, if a man holds his hand, he's holding his money so tight in his hand, how is it that any other man is going to ever be able to put any money into it? And he's right. You know, he's right. So don't worry about losing. You're not going to lose money. But again, like I said, you're not going to be able to do it all by yourself. I know that you have this pride that you want to continue to hold on to. But you don't need that type of pride. It's not It's not going to serve you in this lifetime. Not with this North Node, I'm sorry. It's just not. It's not going to serve you this lifetime. So, I said all that to say this. So the Nine of Pentacles is in that center energy again. But the Four of Cups is after that. So again, you know, you're looking at what is lost or what you might lose. But there is a blessing that's behind you, around you, that you aren't looking at. Because you're so focused on what's in front of you. I never realized this, but in this deck, because we all know how rare mermaids are, in this deck, this little boy has got his arms crossed and he's staring at all those cups. It's like he doesn't want anything to do with them, or he's sad they're emptied, or whatever he might be there. But there's this beautiful mermaid sitting next to him holding the cup, and he like doesn't even realize the mermaid's there. This is the Witch's Tarot deck. And see, the thing about it is, the little boy's sitting right near the stream that the mermaid popped up out of anyways. All he's got to do is take those cups and just dip it in that stream that's right in front of him. So there's a stream of money that's right in front of you that you're not paying attention to. The Eight of Cups showed up again on top of the Justice, which was, if you remember, on top of the Five of Pentacles. You're walking away from being left out in the cold. And that's almost telling me that maybe you are really thinking about taking that help. The bookend of the Hermit on this, in the center, is the Wheel of Fortune. And then you got that Hermit up here, if you remember, and the Hermit was here. And then down here is the Four of Swords. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you take this handout, it's not a handout, you know what I mean. If you take this help, you will be able to take a small rest, because you're spinning your wheels. So the Wheel of Fortune is here to spin its wheels. Yeah? Let's find out what the Moon has to say about this situation. Let's see what the sexy Moon's got to say about this situation. New Moon in Virgo. This Mars and Gemini energy is going to be around for the next several months. It's normally only a 2-month cycle, but because of, you know, everything, this is an 8-month cycle. So this is going to be around until far into next year. So take advantage of it, because this is part of this right here. If you would take this help, move past yourself, I guess, in just for lack of a better words or term, and use this Mars and Gemini energy. And the Mars in retrograde Gemini in retrograde. Did I say that right? I don't know. All I'm saying is this energy, this strong forward motion, shaking up the energy type of energy is going to be around for a while. So, you know, oh my goodness. See, and this, I mean, this is how I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. What about you? I think this is a 54 or 44 card deck. And I pulled this card again. North Node, step out of your comfort zone. Because you doing it all by yourself has been comfortable to you. But it's becoming uncomfortable, I would say. By the looks of this read and how much Two of Pentacles is out here, this isn't comfortable anymore. Okay? So step out of your comfort zone, take the help, start connecting more to your friends and your family. And it may not just be financial help that you're going to gain, it may be some type of other support that you need in all of this to help balance it out. The universe is screaming at you. Take one more from the psychic reading deck, and then it's all up to you. It's all up to you after that. Bottom line, tarot won't do it. The universe won't do it. God won't do it. The devil won't even do it. Because you still have the choice. People say the devil made me do it. Well, no he didn't. No he didn't. Same card I just pulled for the, what was it, Virgo, I believe. Communication. Wow. Look, see, there's so much communication that's jumping out of my hand. Yeah, communication. That's how you'll be able to balance things out within yourself, in your situation. It's an air sign, so that is all about communication. Queen of Swords came out here. Communication, you know. Venus is the love. I almost said the love triangle. Venus is the planet of love. And the only way to have love is to communicate. Even if it's with body language, it's still communication. So, yeah, we're gonna read out of the Psychic Tarot, or I'm sorry, the Psychic Reading Cards book. My new favorite, beautiful Phoenix. I haven't shown the book in a while. So, this North Node journey, on top of all the other journeys we're having, right? It's difficult, taking you out of your comfort zone. But this is worse than just taking you out of comfort zone. It's like taking you out of all that you know, because that's all you've done in your past life. The universe is communicating with you through signs, sounds, and songs. You have received this card as the universe utilizes many different forms to communicate and is trying to make contact with you. Do you ever hear a ringing or buzzing sound in your ear? Do you ever hear words that pop into your head when you're thinking about a question that you would like to be answered? Did you ever listen to a shell when you were a child and thought you heard the sounds of the ocean within the shell? Do you ever hear voices in the breeze or externally calling your name or providing you with guidance? This psychic reading card is a gentle reminder that the universe wants you to pay attention to the sound and messages that you are receiving. Understand that you are being guided from above and to be open to it. Receiving messages in this form can also indicate a loved one in the spirit realm is trying to make contact with you from the other side in the form of clairaudience or clear hearing. You may also be receiving clairaudience communication through the lyrics in a song. Be open when hearing songs on the radio or when listening to music at the universe, as the universe may be attempting to communicate in this form. If messages are meant to be shared with you, the universe and loved ones in spirit will utilize whatever means are available. You may have been given this psychic reading card to encourage you to communicate with a living loved one, friend, or colleague to sort out a current situation. Have you been thinking about a friend or a family member who you haven't spoken to in a while? Are you or someone you know currently having a difficult time or personally experiencing a challenging situation. This psychic reading card is a gentle reminder that talking through your worries, fears, issues, or doubts with another person could help you to resolve the situation. The universe wants you to know that you are not experiencing challenges on your own. The universe always has your back and is open to assisting you whenever and with whatever you need. All you have to do is ask. And the Bible says you ask and you shall receive, right? Then they also say, because, like this Queen of Swords here is holding that double-edged sword, that's why they say be careful what you wish for, because wishing is a double-edged sword. Okay? That's what people don't understand about wishing. Witchcraft. It's a double-edged sword. Right? It's a double-edged sword. So, Spirit is asking you, who in your family, who in your friend circle, who in your social circle, who in your anything circle is the situation not so great right now. That's who you need to go communicate with. Because again, the Libra sign is the 7th house, which is partners, relationships, friends. So that's why in this North Node, that's what you gotta do. Sorry, gotta do it. But with that, I'm gonna leave you, and the universe is too. So hope you guys are doing well. I know that you're going to be doing better. You're going to be doing better once you hit this 4 of Swords, which is coming. It's coming. So, have temperance. Remember, and maybe I didn't bring that out, and oh wow, I forgot. I haven't shown you this. This temperance card is beautiful. I love the yellow cloak or cloth snuggie thing that's going on here. But again, temperance is another spiritual guidance, spiritual growth card, spiritual wisdom, alchemy. Like there's a lot of that in this too, in this read. You know, balancing, 2 of Pentacles, alchemizing. So, beautiful read. As long as you don't step backwards into your South Node and get comfortable again running things on your own. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take your own temperance with yourself. And explain to people what you're trying to do, that you know, you understand, you're working on it, those type of things. People who say they're working on it, I like those people. Because they're letting you know, they know that they have a little bit of an issue with that and they're working on it. Acknowledging it. So, I'll see you on the next one.